Alright, we've been on this trail for about 5 miles. Most of it has been narrow. Had 3 trucks come in the other direction. Still plenty of room to crawl up on the side and pass each other. Definitely a mountain pass, definitely a hill climb. I see why they said, you know, normal trailers wouldn't come down it, but, you know, got the tiny camper behind us, you know, off-road suspension, it's doing just fine. We're on the downhill, hopefully, because I feel like I've been climbing the whole time. Did have to shift into 4-wheel drive, but just to dig a little bit because there were some heavy roots and some nasty ruts. It looks like they cut this road with a dozer 50 years ago and haven't touched it since. It says we're about 2 miles from the site. One of the guys that passed me going the other direction says it's some people down here, but it's not too crowded. So hopefully we get a good spot, you know, and we'll see what it's all about. But right now, it's pretty awesome. Well, we're on our downwards descent still. Obviously you can see the ocean, so I know we're getting close. It says we're about 1.4 miles away. The road got a little better, a little more cleaned up, but the hill climb up, definitely, especially if it was raining, wouldn't be for the faint of heart, especially towing a trailer. Just a Jeep, I wouldn't even worry about it. I didn't even deflate the tires, so I did drop it into low just for better gear control, for descents and the climb, so I'm not tacked all the way out and beating the Jeep to death. But other than that, the road's pretty good. We're gonna continue to creep down and see if we can find a good camp spot for the weekend. Alright, so we're about half mile from the beachhead. I didn't air down when I got the trailhead, but I know we're about to hit some heavy sand, obviously, because it's a beach. So we went ahead and broke out the Morphlate. You can hear it piston air. We were running at about 35 PSI. We're gonna drop it down to about 19, and it'll actually make it a little more pleasant of a ride. I should have done it at the trailhead. Would have made the ride a little nicer. Also, I think it's time to rotate the tires, but I've been doing some hard digging, and you can tell because the backs are one, chewed up, big old chunks missing out of it because of all the sharp rocks, and 2, the tread life is way further down. I know Mickey Thompson just dropped some new Bajas, so we may have to check them out, but for now we'll go ahead and air down and get ready for the sand. Morphlate doing its thing. We're at 27, dropping them down, all 4 at the same time. And we'll repeat the process when we time to inflate when we get back to the asphalt. I don't know what she's looking at, but it sure is pretty out here. Trailer's doing great. Can't say enough about this arc setup, this articulating hitch. Just done an amazing job, and I don't think there's any other hitch I'd ever want to try. But yeah, we're dumping down to 19. We're at 22, so, and then we're about half mile away from the beachhead. All right, so we're down. All the party lights are on, so I know I must have done something right. Let's get to the beach. A little disappointing because usually BLMs do a really good job of marking their trails, and they didn't do too hot on this one. No trail numbers, no nothing. So on the map it says it's BLM, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's the state of California, which then it would make sense. But yeah, let's see what's around the next bend. I'm hoping it's not too stupid windy so I can deploy the awnings. They got their little 10-footer set up, so I'm guessing this one ain't but so bad. We made it to the USAL campground. Right here at the ocean, right off US 1. Let's see if we can get across and get to some good camping. So we're gonna make it down the rock. I talked to what I assumed to be a park ranger. He had a nice Dodge Ram with federal plates on it. So gave me some pointers. He said, man, normally it's really windy. He said this is a rarity that it's not. So he gave us some pointers on where not to go. And we'll see if we can find a good spot. He said stay ahead of this white truck and we shouldn't have to worry about high tide. So out here at USAL dispersed camping off the coast of California. Fog's so heavy you can't even see the mountain in the background. Cool morning. Reba's over there pooping, living her best life. There's worse places to wake up. 51 degrees, high is 65 today. I think we'll camp out here one more night and then push north. All right, so a little morning routine. We'll grab our Red Bull out of our ice coat here. We're gonna fire up our old Elon Musk, get that internet going so we can stay connected, button her up, hit the road. But now we begin to push hard north. So we're walking down from Jug Handle Park. I guess the guy told me to take this path. Either I'm about to get robbed or we're gonna find the ocean. Oh yeah, I'm getting robbed or have to pay a toll to a troll.
A few moments later.
Well, fun fact, didn't get robbed and didn't have to pay a toll. And there's an ocean at the end of this path. She's happy to be off the leash. Well, she'll put her paws in the Pacific Ocean and have put her paws in the Atlantic. With any luck, she'll put her paws in the Arctic. Dog's better traveled than most humans. Well, this is pretty freaking cool. Freaking pretty cool. That's US 1, scooting up the west coast. Looks like the tide's still pulling out. She's excited about some moving water she can actually get in. What do you think? Man, that water's gotta be cold. Oh yeah. Gonna get real wet and then real sandy and then jump back in the Jeep. Awesome. All right, so for real this time, when we were packing up to leave the beachhead, I was like, hey, let me just check Onyx real quick, see if I gotta go back the same 8.5 miles that we did when we came in. And truth be told, there's a northern route heading out of that place, substantially longer. It was about 24 miles, I think, of trail. Nothing too crazy. We rubbed the inner fenders a couple times, just where the water had eroded some of the road. Definitely planned for a couple hours on the trail. And then about a quarter tank of fuel in the Jeep is what it took to get it done. So we're gonna try to figure out a couple of different spots we're gonna go camp at maybe this evening and figure it out. I see there's another trailhead over about a mile or two from here, so we'll see what that one's about. But USAL is down in the books and we have successfully made it to the beachhead and back. Overall, I think it's probably a 30-mile trail of nothing but, you know, some steady hill climbs, some good scenery. Be prepared, especially on the northern route, to get pinstriped because the road is closed in the winter, and it looks like they just reopened it, and they ran through there real quick with a saw. The team didn't do much of a cleanup. They didn't push anything off, just enough to get you through it, but be prepared for some pinstriping. Other than that, it's a great trail.